Hello. Well, another late night video, so I have to be quiet. I hope you're gonna hear everything, but uh, today we're gonna talk about bow cases. What I got here, it's fortunate for you and fortunate for all of us. I got a pair of Manchu bow cases. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Well, let's talk about it. So, first of all, there's a Christmas tree and there's a prayer rug right there. So, no religion involved here. So, most important things about the Manchu bow cases, if you're going to buy from any cheap store, make sure they have this part. It's called gusset. Gusset. Sapering with, I really don't know what these things do, but they all do have it, so here we go. 5 bahts. You can Google that. There's a corner unit here, and most of all, you're gonna get the sabering. If you don't, you're being ripped off. If you wanna go fancy, fishtail, corner unit, sabering, we're gonna test that yet. I really don't know what to say. Well, make sure you do have liner, which is cloth stitched inside of the bow case. Because if you gonna spend, let's say, 4,000-5,000 bucks on a bow, and it has all that fancy paint job, you really do want to protect it. Once again, gusset, mandatory for Manchu bow cases. Also, is it boot or is it fishtail? I really don't know. So, if you're gonna spend all that money, you should also invest in a proper belt. All hand stitched and all of that. So this one happened to fit me barely. Or does it? It sucks when you have to look at the camera instead of look down, but it does fit me. As soon as I get the rest of the stuff, it will go to Taiwan. Not this thing. This thing goes to Australia. Oh yeah. Back part is a steel. Front part cast bronze. That's the way they had it. So the way to attach it is you see the belt hook. Painful when you have to look at the camera, but that's how it does. So in this case, you don't need one of those slider things. Since I don't have Manchu bow, I'm gonna use my trusty hand tool, which is my bow of choice. Anyhow, so this is how it fits. Sabering should balance it fairly properly. So, that being basically basics of it. Once you go on the horse, everything will or should fit properly. What you should know about your bow cases, if you're purchasing from me or somebody else, doesn't matter. Proper one should be hand stitched. You can see some of the stitches not perfect, but there are plenty of them. Make sure you got liner. That's more important than the looks. So balance of it, you can tell it balance is right with the bow, balance is right. By the way, those are the measurements from Manchu. Credits to Peter Decker to do all the measurements for us, and I can never thank him enough. So make sure you do your things right. We talked about stiffness of the leather. Leather doesn't have to be stiff at all. Leather is leather. It's like a leather jacket. It's gonna last you forever. This brown, I purposely use it because it has a pull-up additive. Does a thing that when it bends over, gives a little bit of a lighter color to it. So it looks like it's worn out, but it's just effect to do that antique look, which is to me it's very cool. To my customers, it's very, very cool. So make sure you got all those things right. The quivers, bow cases, without the liners, they're gonna have this stuff. Make sure if you do that, you polish end of the rivets, end of the nails, so you don't scratch the string. Very important. You can make it as beautiful as you want. If it ruins your customer's bow, you failed. So what you can do is use nail polish lacquer. You can use any lacquer. Just put a dab on a needle, stitching needle, put the dab, let it dry, put another one, let it build up, and it's gonna smooth out. So that would be that for bow cases. The belts, oh boy, I can go around clock. But anyway, there's 2 layers of 100% cotton. In between, there's a leather belt. So basically what you do is you first attach your fittings through the outside layer into the belt. You do your riveting, you do all of them, then you do the stitching. Like you can see, stitching here, it's very awkward. You have to avoid those things. It takes some time, it takes blisters, but it is doable. For some reason, they added this, which should be silk, and it's very important to our customers, so make sure you get that right. Basically, this is how far it should go. More or less, you can always ask your customers. So I guess that should do to our bow case, a presentation lesson, you name it, any way you want. If you do have any questions, I'm always here. I hope you like my Mongolian outfit. Never wear it, so might as well. Subscribe to this, to that, press that bell button, whatever you do. Once again, let's salute our Christmas tree, prayer rug. I'm not religious, but I support everybody. I don't mind religions. But that being said, cheers.